I never thought I was ever gonna record this game whatsoever, but I've kind of thought about the whole idea behind it, and because I haven't uploaded in a while, and Fortnite is a popular game and whatnot, I was thinking, hey, why not then upload it and just see how it does. I don't know if this is gonna turn out good or if it is gonna end horrifically. It's completely random, but we'll see. I've been playing this game for a while now, so I'm not bad at it as well. I mean, I'm definitely not Salt Lord, you know, building a giant skyscraper in front of someone the second a bullet hits me, but I can at least build a wall or few. Just, yeah. This is really awkward. I haven't done this in a while. I also have no one else with me. It's just me. Good old Deadpool doing my thing. Wow, you could really see everyone. I did not think I would actually have the ability to see everyone across, because normally you don't actually see people that far. I think in competitive, because this is competitive, if you look down next to my health and shield, you'll see the a little like fire, and it adds, well, there you go, it adds hype. It's a competitive game mode. I joined it to see if a certain glider that the game gave me would work, and it happened to be it doesn't. So I was wondering if playing this would allow me to be able to refund it, but I haven't figured out a way to refund it yet. So yay, that's just great. So there's 15 people left. These people are tryhards, because it's hype mode. It's competitive. There's a cash prize at the very end of this that you can get. And honestly, as much as, you know, it does seem honestly nice, I don't think I'd get it, though. I really don't. I'm not aiming to go for it. I just went into this game mode, like I said, to test if the glider would work. But if you look over on the top right next to the map, it ended up being I got 5 kills. So I'm kind of tempted to continue to play this because it ended out well for me. And it wasn't like I was just camping in a single spot. I wasn't. I literally dropped in, picked up a shotgun. Wow, that guy did not have good luck whatsoever. He didn't even do enough damage to me. Jesus Christ, buddy. Yeah, see, like, look at that. Don't build like that, idiot. Here, I'll just walk away then. Organize this. Oh, they ran. Like a little... actually, I won't swear. I won't swear this video. I'm gonna try to be kid-friendly. These kid-friendly videos do better for some reason. Yeah, you could see the llama corn glider. It was disabled. So they gave you the default one instead, which is really disappointing. Like, the llama corn one is a really good glider, but because it has a different animation than and how you equip it normally, they call it not fair, so they disabled it so that way it would be more fair to people. Which, I get it, you know, it's it would make it so that way, you know, it's not fair. But on the other hand, I don't care. Oh, there you go, buddy. You wanted to start this. You wanted to start this, huh, buddy? You wanted to. Don't even get me started. There you go, idiot. What a brilliant idea. You know, that's why you don't aim for kills in this. You really shouldn't. You never should. Because guess what? You aim for kills like that guy, you die. Horrifically. Painfully. It isn't a fun time. Because no matter how good you are, there's always someone better. So even though I might be able to reach the end of this, I'm probably going to lose. Because there's only 6 people left, but I'm probably going to lose. Because that's just my luck. I'll swap these around. In this, I feel like that's a better loadout. I could be playing on mouse and keyboard, but if I did do that, I wouldn't actually be able to record and upload to YouTube like I am right now on PlayStation. Because that's just how it works for some reason. Well, I could technically like record on my PC, but the software I have and that I could get and whatnot isn't exactly high grade quality like said YouTubers would use, and I don't exactly have a camera to link up to. I mean, I have a GoPro, but like I'm not going to do that because I don't actually have a card for it or nothing. But I wouldn't even do any of it because the effort to even record videos, like I haven't recorded one in forever, as you could tell, and now I just post a Fortnite one. Yay! I hate this game. It has a lot of problems, and people are way too tryhardy a lot. If that makes any sense. I mean, I'm not even like tryharding, but like still look at me. Like, it's not even like I'm honestly giving these people a fair chance. For this game, like, I would honestly expect people to be playing better, like, not skillfully better, but like honorably better. Especially for what the game is. It started out as a kid's game. But look at it now. It really isn't. Oh yeah, and the people, they... God, I hate having to monetize myself. But, the people that got game ended really quickly in this, even though I did say die, whatever, it's a video game. If you take this seriously, there's something wrong with you. Like, you gotta check your priorities. I only gotta move, like, right about there. I don't want to build for too long, because it gives people more of an idea of where I am. You always want to keep it pretty limited. Because you want to keep all the advantages to yourself, especially the element of surprise. There's no trees around here, but typically I'd be hiding behind trees and making sure no one could actually see me. And that'd be the way I would be giving myself an advantage, but right now there's no trees, no nothing. I mean, there's trees over there, but as you can tell, there's people over there. A lot of them, too. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a guy with a heavy sniper rifle, a 50 cal. That's why the giant boom went off, if you don't know this game. Pretty sure nearly everyone knows it, so shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't have to explain anything, really. Yeah, there's that guy right there. So, you know, even these pro players, or quote-unquote pro players, as I would like to put it, aren't really that good still. I mean, look at me. Circle closes perfectly on me. Why? I don't know. Maybe because they like Deadpool. I mean, it is also the fact that Deadpool is known to bend the laws of physics to, you know, his will and demand. But, whatever. I don't care. As long as I win. Not really. I still don't care really that much about winning. I could lose this completely, but it won't make a difference to me. Like, I have no good gear. The chances of me winning this are as good as 50-50, pretty much. Because it all comes down to luck. A pro player could have a legendary 50 cal, which does 150 damage to a person, and a person could have tops 200 health and shield combined. So, if you really think about it, that's 150 minus 200, so that's a random shot. But if you hit them in the head, that's 300. So you could straight up do 300 damage to someone to the head with one stray shot, and say that person gets lucky. The occurrence that could happen is completely different depending on it every time as well. Yes! And that is victory right there. See, he had better gear, but guess what? I got lucky. I moved right past the doorway right as he got in my sights. This game has nothing to do with like literally just skill, or well, you still kind of have to have skill for building and whatnot, but like, it mostly comes down to luck and how in timing. Luck and timing is really everything in this. If you decided to randomly fire a sniper shot, who knows, you could get lucky and hit a guy in the head yards and yards away from you and kill them, and then boom, you are just winning immediately because you just randomly shot and you got lucky. And who knows, that could be a really, really, really difficult person to kill in the end. So it really is very interesting when you do think about it, because like, as good as a player can be, it doesn't matter. It's just that core factor of luck and skill. Who knows? You could get more lucky than the pro player, even though you're horrifically bad at this game, and you could get lucky and randomly shoot one platform that he builds. The second he clicks the build button, you accidentally fire, and you could break it, and he falls and then dies from fall damage right there. Like, that's what this game comes down to. It has nothing to do with skill. As good as people think they are and whatnot, it's what it is. That's the whole thing about life in general as well. If you want to take that for... I haven't really slept. This is the Dragicorn glider that I was talking about, the one that they took out in the competitive mode. This is what I wanted to see if they still had it. They added a Millennium Falcon a while back. It was part of a Christmas event last Christmas of 2019. Actually, no, that was... No, it was... No, yeah, no, it was 2019, because Season 1, yeah, alright. There's also the Astro Cyclone, which you get for going to the Travis Scott event. I did. It was actually a really amazing event. I don't think that'll ever come back. The Star Wars one did. It came back May 4th, earlier this month. The Dragicorn stuff, that I don't ever think is really going to come back. Deadpool has a few different variants. He has the X-Force version, which, by the way, really isn't X-Force. That's actually Weapon X. Weapon X is the program that created Wolverine, by the way. Weapon X has the X logo. Guaranteed the X-Men has it as well. But the Weapon X gave Deadpool this suit and like this entire suit because it gave him more of a stealthy feel when he was an X-Force, so that way he would actually be able to stealth around versus this bright red one that he had. Guaranteed, yes, he does use it at some point as an X-Force costume later on in the comic books, but he doesn't actually go ahead and use it like as the X-Force like straight away. And yeah, I don't really think it should be called X-Force. Weapon X seems to be more fitting. But either way, they have a mask-off version. He looks like a zombie. The reason why he looks wrong, if you haven't realized it, is, I mean, you probably have. It's because the eyes. The eyes are the thing that causes the main problem with this. It's not the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool from the actual movie. Guaranteed, they took the boots, the way the boots are with the armor, and the guns on his hips, and the waist thing, all that. They basically took everything besides the straps on his shoulders, the brown straps right there. Those are the comic book ones. So is the face. That's also the comic book one as well. But the one in the movie has, instead of yellow eyes, like the comic book, he has actually his pupils. So it's actually normal eyes. I don't go without the mask, because that is a mistake. And a complete mistake. And completely a bad idea. Never go without the mask. I target people who don't wear the mask. I don't like them that much. Everything that they've been giving out in the shop recently, completely horrific. This Battle Pass season, it was alright. The only thing that was good was Deadpool. He was a special character if you didn't know. But they have this character named Maya. She was one of the very beginning characters. So was Agent Peely. He's Agent Banana. They have a couple other different things, and then every 20 levels you get a character. This guy's name is Brutus. With each character you have two different choices, Ghost or Shadow. I look at Brutus and I immediately think he looks like Mr. Clean if he was a gangster. I hate this character. He is the worst character I've ever seen. By far. Because, like, he honestly, like, the way his body is, it really isn't good. I mean, like, look at that. Like, it's not even, like, meme-worthy. It's just, it's not right. Anyways. Then we move on to the next character. TN Tina, not TNT Tina, from Borderlands. As much as TNT Tina would be a great character for them to add into this. God, that would be amazing. Same thing with Handsome Jack. I really do hope they add him as well. He'd be a pretty cool character. There's a lot of characters that they could add, but they just don't have the rights to do it. I mean, they did add the Psycho a while back. And I did get the Psycho. I've run around with him a fair bit. I'll go ahead and use him in some other videos, but right now, this is pretty much just an update thing, I guess, kind of. Her different variants is Shadow and Ghost. Ghost, I went Shadow with all the characters. I don't really like her Ghost. It's way too bright. And her Shadow is that. The whole reason why I even went with Shadow with her is her glider, called Bombs Away. If you get a Ghost version or a Shadow version, it changes depending on which one. If you go with Shadow, the red gets replaced with black, and the yellow gets replaced with white. So it changes. Then we move on to Meowscles. A lot of people don't like him, but a lot of people do. If you look at this game not in a serious way, then you will like this character. if you look at this game seriously, you're gonna hate it, and you're gonna be like, that is a furry humanoid creature. I hate this game. I don't really care. It's your choice, really. He has a shadow version and a ghost version. I like the shadow version. He looks more tough, but every person basically went with that one. The ghost version, he looks very sleek and clean, but I also like to call him Milky Cat. Anyways, you get different variants as you go for Peely. Then we have Sky. 2 different variants for her, Shadow and Ghost. Her character really isn't that great. And then tier 100 we have Mediaz, or Midas, depending on whatever one you want to say. Say Midas if you want to say it properly. A lot of people call him Midas. I don't know which way to say it properly. But he has the Midas touch, where whenever you touch something, you turn it gold. You can see the pistol in his hand down below there. Gold. He has a Shadow version, which I have the Shadow one. I have Shadow on all of them, if you didn't hear me last time. Pretty sure you did, though. Then there's Ghost. I don't like his Ghost because it brings, as much as it does look good with the gold, if you look at the shoes don't match. I mean, the chain is gold on him, but, like, it only really gives you, like, the slight feel of, like, great, only one thing is gold, and now the colors don't really match, because he has, like, a black satchel thing on his leg, and black shoes, and then not really black holsters. I mean, they seem to be still brownish, but, like, they're black, so, like, the black is kind of spread out, and I don't really like it. But if you go with the other one, I didn't mean to back out, alright. If you go with the other one, it's like, it looks more like he's a bad guy, like, and I prefer this one a lot more. To unlock the skins, you had to go to each character's room and complete the challenges to unlock all of them. Brutus came first. You can interact with stuff in their room. There's a special thing you could get if you interact with all of them. I already did it, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Yals's room, it's just a workout place. That's all it is. Nothing really that special. Sky's room, she seems to be just a teenager, pretty much. Don't really like her character that much. And then we have Midas. He's the character that is actually going to happen to bring around the end time event for this game, where they end the season. Because the glass orb you see behind him in the glass, that is the Doomsday device. I'll show you his intro. I won't show you all of them. He's a bit of a predator, not the one you're thinking of, like the animal, the Alien versus Predator, that one. Ooh, Predator would actually be a pretty cool character for this. Not saying they should, but if they could, he would look pretty amazing. That'd also be a pickaxe for him as well. I mean, it's just his blades, not that complicated. But anyways, the point is that Midas is a predator, pretty much, where he collects the heads of people I think he may have killed. It's unclear if he did kill them or not, but I'm guessing that he did. So he's already a bit of a bad guy, and I don't get what's going on there. But Deadpool's room, I haven't gone in here in a while. Alright, it hasn't changed. It floods after a while, but you have to do challenges to unlock him. Week 1, you didn't thank the bus driver. You could read them. You could pause it and read them. If you're not going to be doing them though, so it doesn't really matter. You got a spray for this one. Well, you got a banner for this one, a spray for this one, and a spray for that one. The 2 sprays were terrible. They were like the worst reward that they possibly could have given us. And then you got the katanas as a back bling. I don't really, I like them, but like you could have taken away this one, the grenade spray, and just given us a pickaxe of his katanas. Like that would have been better than what they actually gave us in turn. But whatever. Then there's the loading screen you get for it. Then there's a weapon skin. Then you actually get him, and then you get him without his mask on, and you get the X-Force one. You have to do those in order. But the actual thing that they did give you was they gave you this. This is his weapons, which they aren't bad. Don't get me wrong. Like they're just not wrong. Like not bad. But they're a bit bulky and comedic. This is something like the cartoon Deadpool would use versus like one that looks like this. I mean, like, come on. Like, you gotta learn when to match things together and when not. But the character Maya, they advertised her as a special character where you could basically customize all the stuff. So she had multiple different styles. I don't ever use this character because they're really stupid, because once you get your character's thing, once you unlock your hairstyle, you lock it into place, and then you can never change it again, which I hate a lot, because that is stupid, because what they tell you is that there's over, like, a million different choices of stuff you could do. Yeah. Bonus custom creation. Visit Maya's upgrade vault, complete challenges, and permanently choose your unique style from over 3.8 million looks. But guess what, buddy? They don't tell you this part. Once you lock it in, guess what? You can't ever change it again. So those 3.8 million don't matter. And as much as there is 9 different choices, each of them either have like 6, maybe 8 different variants. So like even if you did the math, I don't think they round up to 3.8 million. The one that actually does round up to 3.8 million is the scarf. With the scarf, you're not able to see it because, again, I locked it in, which is the most stupid thing ever. They should allow you to be able to change the character up till the end of the season. But you're able to customize the color of the scarf and alter it with the color that it goes by of the entire rainbow, and then the saturation of if it's a lighter or darker version of that color, and then the opacity of like the other thing of like how it's like there and whatnot. Point is, that was the scarf was the one that pushed it to 3.8 million different choices, because it literally was the entire rainbow of colors. The other stuff you see, you only got like maybe 6 to 7 choices of different bulletproof vests, and they were all different colors, like green, tan, black, that's the one I have, and then gray, and then no bulletproof vest. So that's like 5. I think there's one more, but I don't remember. So as much as, yes, the different variations you could possibly do with from the hairstyle to the face paint, yes, that is a lot of different variations. A lot. There is a lot of them. But I'm pretty sure if you did run it through a calculator of all the different variations, I'm like 60% sure that it probably wouldn't reach 3.8 million without the scarf and all its different choices of colors and all the other stuff. So they lied. They're not wrong, but they did lie. Then they still have more challenges and whatnot. They have a little table, you could look at it now. They also have a new game mode called Spy Games, where you can unlock gear, and you select it when you go into the game, and you could select all different types of stuff to see what you like. They added a new game mode called Party Royale. There's no weapons in it. You just go in, you run around, and you chill with people. And then there's creative, as usual. And then there's Operation. That's the spy game mode, the spy games. You push a payload and you select your weapons that you want to use to defend the payload or attack the payload to stop the players that are trying to defend it, pushing it to a certain point on the map, and you're trying to stop them and make sure that the timer expires before they get there. That's all it is. And there's Team Rumble, where there's 25v25. That's all that is. Yay. And then your normal solo duo squads. Everyone knows that, unless you've never heard of a battle royale game, which is honestly not surprising. Like, these games are dying. Like, this game was dying. It was dying, and then they added Travis Scott. Travis Scott brought it back pretty well, and so did Deadpool. Nothing is impossible. We're challenging you to create a game that defies the laws of physical worlds. Okay. See, this is what they do for events. Like, that's not really that great, though. Like, come on, do something actually interesting and fun. As much as, building a map is great and all, I've built multiple maps. It isn't fun to build a map. It really isn't. This is probably the only good emote that they have in the store. Just so you can see Deadpool. That's a little bit, I guess. He is a pretty cool character, pretty high quality. This emote is the most stupid I've seen. So is this one. But I have Crab Rig, which he does look pretty cool doing. The emotes that they actually gave you with the character is called Chimichanga. This is the entire emote. And it loops from there. It'll stop once in a while, beep, and then he'll lean down, hit start, or add 30 seconds, and then hit start, and then that's it. That's all that happens. And it doesn't get any more smoky, it doesn't just explode or something like that. It just continues from there. And then there's Scootin', his scooter that he has in Deadpool 2. They added Cable and Domino into the game as well. There's Astro Jack from the Travis Scott event. There's also a Sith Trooper in the game for the Star Wars stuff. And then, yeah, there's the Psycho. He's pretty cool. Oh yeah, no, there it is. There's Domino. She was added, cause she's actually part of X-Force. In Deadpool 2, she's in the movie Domino. The one that's lucky. Anyways, they changed the character, so even though I'm pretty sure the people that watch my channel aren't the people that overreact about the characters not being accurate, this character isn't the movie one. Obviously, as you could tell, the one in the movie is not pale white like this one. They are actually... They have an afro. Yeah, this character doesn't have an afro like the one in the movie does. And they aren't pale white. This one is the comic book one. The comic book version of Domino. And the video game one as well. Because Deadpool actually had a video game. Which is pretty interesting, to be honest. There's the Astro World backpack you got with Astro Jack as a little mini Kevin inside of it from one of the seasons before. There's the Star Wars blaster you get with the Stormtrooper. Deadpool's katanas. Domino's backpack. I don't really like it that much. There's Claptrap. He actually talks. He's the only actually talking like thing other than cutscenes and like a narrator or something like that. This was added a while ago for the Party Royale because there was a event that happened. What else? Trying to remember. No, I think that's it. For Midas, there's a variant of him that you can get for reaching level 140. That you make them all fully gold. There is a version for Meowscles as well that turns them all gold. And you could go back to any of the variants at any time. And then there's a variant for Sky as well, and there's a variant for TNT Tina. I do not care for the variants whatsoever of any of these characters, but every 40 levels you get a new character and start turning it gold. As you can tell, at level 260, this character I start turning gold. That means at level 260, this character is done turning gold, and they'll be fully gold by the end of that. Brutus, I already got full gold. He's literally just gold Mr. Clean now. It's wonderful, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right, John Wick as well. Totally forgot I had him. There was they disabled the riot control baton. It was a Star Wars weapon. If you know the riot control baton, it's a baton that the stormtroopers use. It uses electricity, arcs of electricity, to fight against lightsabers. It's just a baton that folds out and whatnot. Psyblade, it's Psylocke's telekinesis blade. She's an X-Force character. She's not in the movie. Then there's Domino's knives that she has. And then the Psycho Buzz Axes. I love the description on them, by the way. The best thing that they could have ever given it was the description, and they nailed it perfectly. Just, oh my god. I don't even think I should read it. Just reading it yourself, you start to think more and more. Anyways, I'm gonna just... You can pause it if it's low quality or something like that. I don't really care. Then there's... You could read a description of any of these either, besides this one. That one you can't. I don't remember what that one is. What else? What else? Oh yeah, no. This is what you get with Midas's character. And then they added a different character later on that had a gold thing about them. And Meowscles has this one. They're called Solid Scratch. TNT Tina has this one. TN Teeth. And then this one is what Sky has. This is her Epic Swords of Wonder. Okay, I'm gonna not go through everything, but this glider you stand on the back of. Same thing with this one. You stand on the top of this one, and you also stand on this one. And there's the different variant. Yeah. Before I got this one, this was my other alternative for Deadpool, because I feel like that would work with him. A bomb. But anyways, I'm probably going to leave it off there. I'll probably do more videos later on. I'm just kind of bored, though. And there's not really that much to do in this game. Whenever I play with my friends, I actually have fun. And I'll probably record next time we play. Which will probably be later today, now I think about it. So I'll have a video later today. If any of you care. And that will probably be this game. If not, might be Borderlands 2. So, you all have a nice quarantine day, I guess. I'm not really. Quarantine is not fun at all. This game is like the only thing that was actually interesting to me, but then there's no fun events right now. So they when the Travis Scott one was out, that was amazing. Like it actually kept me occupied, and I wanted to go to every one of the concerts, but I missed like one or two of them. But now that they have no events, the game has gotten boring and slowed down, so I stopped playing it a little bit. Not as much as you think I would. But whatever. Not like you would actually think that much of me. But anyways, goodbye. Hopefully this video does good or bad.